they read the statute wrong, and it wasn't caught for some time.
Fort Myers Police Chief says FMPD is now finished with its review on how it handled the Nate Allen case, the NFL player from Southwest Florida who was wrongly accused and illegally detained for sexual exposure. That's police car video of some of it. Nate Allen's attorney, continuing to raise questions about the police chief and his involvement and focusing on cell phone records. 4 in Your Corner investigator Warren Wright finding a captain's statements seem to be contradicting the chief. Warren?
Well, while lower-level law enforcement officers have taken the blame for what went wrong, Nate Allen and his attorney aren't buying it. And an internal police document may give support to their accusation the chief of police needs to be reprimanded too. Making it clear that Nate Allen is suing the city for violating his civil rights, Attorney Sawyer Smith says the blame rests squarely on the police chief.
There was no mention anywhere in this report of the responsibility of the leadership of Fort Myers Police Department.
On the day of Allen's news conference last week, the chief stated he disagrees.
We're transparent on all the stuff that we do here.
That transparency includes a 171-page document detailing the department's response, including the chief's own actions. In the investigative report, Chief Baker says when he learned about the circumstances surrounding Nate Allen's arrest, he called the captain of the detective unit, Duke Perry, at 8:40 p.m. and had a 32-second conversation. In an interview, the chief says, "I gave him a rundown of what was going on," adding, "We have a guy downtown that has been brought in on a misdemeanor. He needs to be released immediately." But the chief's account does not match the one provided by Captain Perry, who claims that conversation never happened. In fact, the captain's phone records show only a missed call from the chief at 8:40. At 9:44, Captain Perry did call the chief, and he insists their conversation was very different. Captain Perry states that Chief Baker was agitated and stated that an NFL player was arrested and he needed to find out the details and get back with him, Chief Baker. Despite Chief Baker's claim that he ordered Allen's release at 8:40 p.m., Allen was kept in custody for another hour and 45 minutes.
The chief said that this is an isolated incident. Incompetence is not isolated. It comes from the top.
Despite the investigation discrepancy involving the chief, only lower-level officers have received suspensions for up to 40 hours.
There was something done wrong, so we're going to investigate ourselves.
Everyone, Sawyer Smith argues, but Baker himself.
Do not settle for a whitewashed, internally prepared report that casts blame on low-ranking officers and protects the chief and his well-chosen henchmen.
Now, the chief would not make himself available for another interview, stating that the matter is now under litigation and will not be commenting any further. Warren Wright, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Warren. Warren's laid out some of the timeline there, given the punishment to the other officers at the police department. Do you think the chief deserves any punishment or blame here as well? You can call or text your answer 239-206-FOX4 or email news@Fox4Now.
Well, in today's world,